Hey, you want to hear a fun fact? Wait. What day is it? Wait. Did we do this already? You know, if there's one thing I can't stand, it's the idea that I will never be good at some random obscure skill. If you remember, last year I tried to learn how to cook, and I did that with the aid of Cooking Mama on the Nintendo DS. And you know what? All things considered, it actually went pretty horribly awful. I don't like talking about it. So, I'm gonna try something else. Something that actually fills the role of the hobby I tell people I have at parties, and they go, oh, that's fun, but don't actually want to hear anything past that, but they don't say anything because they don't want to hurt my feelings, so I keep talking about it, and it just creates this really awkward situation. Gardening.
So Cooking Mama happened, big f***ing deal. It's not really an amazing game or a groundbreaking experience or anything, but you know what? It is comfortable. It did exactly what it set out to do. That being appeal to more casual gamers who barely understand anything about this, and get them to understand it a little better. Simple controls in a simple game with a simple premise that everyone's familiar with. It's not great, but it's harmless, and works as just a simple and casual one-off experience. Holy motherfucking... Yeah, despite Cooking Mama's rather average reception, even at launch, the game ended up selling tremendously well, enough to turn it into a full-on franchise. So what's next? A spin-off on Wii?
Pass.
A sequel on DS?
No!
Another spin-off on Wii?
Oh my god, stop!
A gardening spin-off on DS?
Sure! F*** it! As long as I never have to touch a spatula ever again!
Much like with the original Cooking Mama, my only real experience with Gardening Mama came from watching my sister play it, and I will say I'm much more familiar with this one, as she definitely played it the most out of any of the other Mama games she owned. However, again, like with Cooking Mama, I haven't actually really played a whole lot of this game.
Which honestly shouldn't be that big of a problem. I mean, as the old saying goes, the best way to learn something is to watch someone else do it, and then dive in headfirst without any practice or help. So, let's do this. I have once again donned my trusty apron, thrown some gloves on, grabbed whatever the hell this is. Let's make some foliage.
Gardening Mama!
Oh, I'd love to get started. Unfortunately, the music is still very good.
Alright, well it looks like the benefit of a successful franchise and a couple extra dollars in the budget means we get an overworld to walk around. Instead of just a list of dishes to cook, we get this cute little top-down garden where we get to pick what we grow. It's like The Legend of Zelda if everything that made that game an actual game was taken away and all you could do was walk around. It's just like The Legend of Zelda. We've only got 2 options to start off though, so we don't have as much freedom with how we start our gardening journey compared to our cooking one.
Which is honestly appreciated, really helps with my commitment issues. Well, let's just start off by growing some tulips.
We have to start off by picking out the right bulbs, fertilizing the ground, digging holes to plant the bulbs, then dropping the bulbs into the holes and covering them back up, and then giving the bulbs some water.
Hey, check it out! 80 points! I'm a natural at this! Now what? Where are my tulips?
Wow, how about this? Looks like we're gonna actually have to wait for our plants to grow.
Oh! Well, it's not a problem. I can clear my schedule for the next 2 years. This is my top priority right now, so I will give these tulips my full attention. I'm bored. Okay, you know what? It's fine. I can multitask. How about while I wait for the tulips to grow, I can try growing pansies? I mean, I nailed the tulips, so it would stand to reason I should absolutely nail this.
Our first order of business is to dump all the seeds out without letting any of them blow away.
Wait, they're seeds? Shit,
Don't worry, Mama will take care of this.
It's because they're seeds and not bulbs.
Next, we need to grab 2 kinds of soil and mix them together.
Soil? Shit, Okay, what do I got? Can we throw dirt and cheese? Oh, Okay, no, I can recover from this. Okay, what's next?
Easy stuff, really. We flatten our soil out with a brick, water the soil, and then spread the seeds out.
Yeah, man, that's not ideal. You know what, it's fine. We still got such a long ways to go. Let's just go back and check on the tulips.
Oh hey, check this out! Looks like it can grow a bunch more stuff now. We can grow apples, squash, and morning glories.
Well, that's all well and good, but I just want to make sure the tulips are okay first. All we have to do is water them anyway, so this shouldn't take very long. You see, I'm an expert gardener. That stuff with the pansies was just nervous jitters or something like that. In fact, let's go back and check on them right now.
Looks like we're gonna need to move the sprouts from one tray into a different one.
Why in the f*** would we need to do that? You know what, it's fine. I got this. You just take one of those sprouts and you put it in the new hole. I did it backwards. I was supposed to make the new hole first. Oh, we can salvage this. What if we just shove this in here nice and smooth like? Yep, that checks out. We're going back to the tulips.
We have to create a water and fertilizer serum, then we water in shapes around the tulips, and...
Okay, so things are still going well with the tulips. You know what, let's try growing some morning glories. It has just occurred to me how weird some flower names are.
First, we have to dump out the right amount of seeds into our hand.
I wasn't paying attention and accidentally dumped no seeds in my hand.
Then we have to score the seeds by cutting the tips off of them with a razor.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put this over here, give a point to the seeds, and move on.
Then we have to do the whole soil mixture thing again, pat the soil down again, water the ground again. Then we have to draw lines in the dirt and put the seeds in the lines.
Yeah, I have to touch the dirt. No one said I'd have to get my hands dirty gardening. Again, that checks out. Oh no, the pansies are wilting! This is horrible! I have to go save them!
Our next step with the pansies is to take them out of the ground and put them in a pot and give them some more water.
Oh no, I don't have any pots. Here, you can live in this cardboard box. Here's your water. There, you're safe now. Oh no, not the tulips!
And they're being infected with viruses. Oh god, no! I did it. I saved my precious tulips. And now the morning glories are wilting.
Great, of course they are. Take my eyes off something for 3 seconds and it starts fucking dying.
Good news is that all we have to do is weed out the weaker sprouts from the healthy ones.
Okay, full transparency. I did not understand the task and instead dumped a full thing of glass cleaner on the plants. This should be fine, right? I mean, glass cleaner has nutrients or something in it, right?
And to the surprise of no one, the pansies are wilting again.
Okay, you know what? I don't have time for this. I am only keeping the tulips alive somehow, so I'm gonna go finish them, and then I'll go do the pansies.
Hey, check this out! We get to draw little lines to water the flowers and make little rainbows! How fun is that?
Oh my god, the tulips are blooming!
You've done a great job.
Why am I so good at growing tulips and literally nothing else?
Okay, I could do a little more to take care of the other two flowers. And I most certainly will do that.
I don't want to talk about what happened in the last 2 hours. No, that bush is not on fire. Anyways, we're gonna grow apples now.
So first, we need to get some apple tree saplings.
I found a stick and I taped some apple seeds to the bottom. Does that count?
Then we drop the saplings in the ground, feed them some water.
You already know it was a disaster. What a fun way to spend 30 minutes. Now let's go back and check on the more. Well, that's a bummer. At least we can still try to make the pansies work. I mean, all we have to do is water them.
You did well.
Don't patronize me. Well, that was a day. I guess we can scratch gardening off the list of skills because the only good to come out of today was a couple tulips. How the f*** did I do this? Listen, gardening mama, much like its cooking predecessors, is nothing more than just a touchscreen minigame collection. It's nothing too spectacular, and it gets repetitive pretty quickly. It's also pretty terrible as a gardening guide, but that's kind of besides the point. So, Let it be known that I'm excellent at growing tulips and literally nothing else. Also let it be known I am never growing anything ever again. I'm done with Mama, okay? Instead of helping me find a new hobby I actually enjoy, she's only helped me find mild embarrassment. So I'm done with these games. Which at this point, I guess just leaves me with the skills I've gathered from playing them. Which essentially just leaves me with the ability to garden a pork chop.